Hi, I'm Sorrelai. This video was on early access for my TP subscribers and channel subscribers. Have a look at my link tree in the description down below for information on customized commissions. See ya!
Yeah, the performance was fucking crazy. It was so good. I'm glad you came with me. You said that you don't listen to his music. Yeah? But I saw you mouthing all the lyrics. Well, you were more excited about it than I was. Did you enjoy it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. It will take us about 45 minutes to reach our stop. Oh, I'm going to absolutely collapse when I get home. You need to sleep as soon as you get home. The way you were jumping and singing. I know you are tired. You looked half dead walking to the train station. Like, you were like, oh, I don't want to go. and then I had to. Or you could just sleep now on my shoulder. God, you really were exhausted. I told you. But you never listened to me. Every single time. You say you're fine. Then 5 minutes later, you're barely keeping your eyes open. It's been like that since we were kids. Remember when we were 10 and you refused to go home after sports day? You kept saying you weren't tired. Then you fell asleep sitting on a park bench. Your poor dad had to carry you home. Actually, come to think of it, you've fallen asleep on me before. Like a lot. School trips, movie nights, long car rides. Pretty sure there was one time during class. Well, I still have no idea how you managed that. Okay, there. Don't want your neck hurting when you wake up. You know, this is kinda dangerous. Not because you're asleep, but because you make it really hard not to say stupid things. You think you're practically passed out. Means I can pretend none of this happened. It's funny. I know you for so long that I genuinely don't remember what life looked like before you. Most people have childhood friends, but you're different. You've always just been there. First day of school, birthday parties, or family barbecues. And that horrible science project we almost failed. You remember that? No, actually no. Of course you don't. You're asleep. I carried that project, by the way. Just thought I'd put that on record. If it wasn't for my super smart brain, we would have failed. I still can't believe we're adults now. Feels weird. I keep expecting us to be 16 again, walking home from school, stopping at the convenience store, talking about absolutely nothing for hours. Back then, everything felt simpler. Not easy, just simpler. You know what always annoyed me? The amount of guys that liked you. God. There were so many. And every single one of them thought that they were subtle, but they weren't. Not even close. I'd always know immediately. Some guy would suddenly start hanging around, or they start asking weird questions about you, and I'd be sitting there pretending I wasn't annoyed. Like, yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's really funny. Or, yeah, we've known each other forever. Meanwhile, internally, absolutely losing my mind. I was ridiculous. I was completely ridiculous. The worst part is that I had absolutely no right to be jealous. You weren't my girlfriend. You weren't anything except my best friend. But that didn't stop me. I remember this one guy in our final year, the football player. What was his name? Actually, it doesn't matter. I hated him anyway. Not because he was a bad guy. He was perfectly fine. He was nice. That's what made it worse. I couldn't even find a reason to dislike him. He just liked you. And I didn't want him to. When you put it like that, I sound fucking insane. Teenage me was quite a handful. The thing is, I think I've liked you for longer than I care to admit. Like a really embarrassing amount of time. Years. Like actual years. And every time I thought about saying something, I'd chicken out. Because what if it ruined everything, you know? What if I told you and suddenly things got weird? What if I lost my best friend because I got selfish? So, I didn't say anything. I just kept being your friend. Which sounds noble, until you realize it mostly came from fear. I'm just fucking glad you're asleep. This would have been the most awkward conversation of all time. Hell, I probably wouldn't have told you anything of this. I wonder sometimes what would have happened if I told you back then. Maybe nothing. Or maybe everything. Maybe you would have laughed at me. Actually, no. You would have tried to let me down gently. Because that's who you are. You're always too nice. Even your rejections would have been considerate. See? Even in my imaginary scenarios, you're a good person. I'm so fucking down bad. It's crazy. I really do admire you, you know. Not just because you're you, but because of the way you care about people. The way you always remember things, like birthdays, favorite snacks, random stories people tell you once. You make people feel important. I don't think you realize how rare it is. You know, if anybody deserves somebody who loves them properly, it's you. Somebody who remembers all the little things. Somebody who listens. Somebody who shows up. Somebody who makes you feel safe. And selfishly, I always thought that it would be me. There it is. Guess I finally said it. Not that you'll know anyway. And honestly, that's probably for the best. Still, it's nice saying it out loud. Even if it's only to a sleepy person. Feels lighter somehow. Like I've been carrying this giant secret around forever. You know what? Maybe one day I'll tell you properly. Maybe. No promises though. I'm still a bit of a coward. And you're kind of scary sometimes, you know. But not for now, though. I think I'm okay with this. Just sitting here. You're still in my shoulder and drooling all over it. That's another reason why I'm glad you're asleep. I can tease you in no end. And you can't eat me. Anyways, having you here on my shoulder is the best outcome. Except having to pretend my heart isn't doing weird things. Overall, it's a pretty decent train ride if you ask me. We're about 20 minutes from home. So you've got 20 minutes left before I wake you up. Enjoy it. You earned a nap. And thanks for coming to the concert with me. I know I already said it, but I had a really good time. I always do when it's you.